Hello. So this is actually my first ever video on this channel. And instead of going for something, safe, manageable, predictable, easy, I decided to take things in a more chaotic direction. And today I will be attempting to give myself a pixie cut at home by myself while also filming myself and then posting it for the entire internet to see. I have not given myself this type of haircut before, but I have been cutting my hair for a very long time. Some cuts have been good, some have been not so good. Same thing with coloring it as well. So I know what I'm doing-ish. My hair looks extra crazy today because it's unwashed and not styled, but my most recent cut that I did for myself was like a mullet type of thing, sort of like a short shag situation. So while it doesn't look like I'm cutting that much off lengthwise, I have a lot of hair. My hair is very thick and I do have a wave pattern, which I neglect and don't take care of. Usually I kind of just end up brushing it out and it kind of flips on the end, which I don't mind. I want to get better with styling my hair and taking care of it and all of that. And maybe I'll return to longer hair in the future. But I've been thinking about this haircut for at least 6 months or so. And every time I've cut my hair, it's just gotten shorter and shorter and shorter. So I figured while we're at this length, like I should just go for it. If I mess up too bad, thankfully, as I've learned, hair grows back. And there is a gray clips like right up the street in case things get too disastrous. My current hair situation, I have had many colors over the last year. This is box dye, but I am a natural brunette. So I'm hoping to just like freshen things up as far as the health of my hair goes and just a new cut. I'm ready for something different. I have some leftover bleached spots. There's still some blue in there. But right now I don't plan on doing anything with the color. We're just gonna cut it and see what it looks like. But I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to coloring it again. But for now we're just gonna focus on the cut. Starting off, please ignore the dirt on my mirrors. But this is the setup that I usually do. Got this mirror here, this mirror here. So as you can see in this mirror, I can see the back of my head. And then you just kind of turn and adjust your angle so you can see what you're doing. And then this mirror is more for the front of your hair, but then you can also change the angle of the back mirror and see what you need to see. I would definitely recommend using at least 2 mirrors when you're cutting your hair. It definitely makes things a lot easier. So starting out, I have hair ties, hair scissors, actual hair scissors, a comb, and a brush. Then I also have a trash bag in the sink and a small trash can on hand. So I think I'm going to keep my hair dry for now just to get this initial cut in. What I'm gonna do is take this back section and put it in a hair tie and just cut it off. And then we'll reassess and then we'll probably wet our hair and start getting more into the actual cut. Here goes nothing. I got the first chop in, but my hair is thick, so I did miss some spots. So we are going in for round 2. So that did take a lot off actually. But now we're just gonna go in with the scissors and just kind of freely cut whatever is blue. Probably take another inch or so off. We're doing okay so far. Maybe I should stop here because this looks pretty good. We must press on. So now I'm just gonna get my hair damp and try to section things out a little bit. I think what I plan on doing is starting from the underneath and working my way up. So I'm just gonna pull like all this hair up and just focus on getting these bottom layers like as short as I want them. So I've sectioned my hair a little bit. I've just kind of put it at the halfway mark and pulled that up. So there's less hair to have to manage at this bottom part now. Now I'm going to get this wet and cut it. Now we are going to cut this section even shorter. I'm leaving these front pieces in my bangs alone for now, but I did get that considerably short. So now I think we're just gonna take some of the bulk out and try to add some layers in there. I'm gonna use my comb and just pull outward. And I'm just gonna cut straight across. So here's the shortest layer from that. I'm just gonna work with this and kind of bring everything up to that length. The back layers will be a similar process, but you have to be extra careful, obviously, in using your mirror and holding your hand as straight as you possibly can. So this is what we're working with now. You can see that I got the layers pretty short right here, but we're gonna work on bringing all of this up to that pixie shape. So we still have to get rid of some of this. For now, I'm gonna take some of the length off again And then before I layer too much, I think I want to bring the rest of my hair down just to see like how it's falling and sitting and stuff. So we're basically going to be doing this process multiple times until the majority of our hair is short. So this is how short we've gone on that first layer, if you can see the back. We're gonna clean it up and get some better layers in there and everything. But this is a pretty good base to bring the rest of my hair to, so that's what we're gonna do next. So now I'm just doing the same thing with this next layer. Instead of taking my hair up halfway, I started a little bit higher this time. And now you can see the difference between the length it was before and this. So I'm just gonna go around and try my best to match everything up. So this is what we have so far. I know the layers look insane. I am gonna continue trying to clean that up as I work down. But honestly, I think since my hair does have texture to it, it's not going to be that noticeable. That's what I'm telling myself anyways. So now we're going to do this top layer and see where to go from there. Maybe you'll disagree, but I think I'm doing a pretty good job so far. Now to cut all of this. Look even crazier now. So I'm still going to leave out this front section because I don't know how I want to do this yet. We're just going to work with the back for now. Also, when you cut layers, I kind of forgot to mention this earlier, make sure you're brushing and just checking everything before you keep doing what you're doing so you can make sure that it's working. Because you don't want to be cutting layers not knowing what they look like, brush it down and be horrified at what it actually does look like. So just make sure to check it periodically. You might have to adjust the angles that you're cutting at and stuff like that. So this is what we have so far. You can see the difference between this side and this side. I think this is actually turning out pretty good. We just got to keep going and keep our fingers crossed that there aren't future mistakes to be made. Also, it's okay if you cut crooked. Just try to readjust and keep the same hair in your fingers. Sometimes you lose pieces, but I promise it's okay. You should be able to fix it if you don't cut it too short. So this is where things are at currently. I think I am gonna do some more layers, but right now I'm kind of playing with my bangs and just seeing what I like. I think I might go for like a swoopy type of side bang, but I'm just gonna continue to brush things out and play around with it, and then I'll make my final decisions and then we will finalize this haircut. So what I think I'm gonna do for now is just take this middle bang piece and just trim it shorter. I might do like a little choppy baby bang sort of thing, but for now I think I just need to cut this and see what that's gonna look like. So to do this, I'm just sectioning the bang out that I already had. You can see this triangle is forming. So I'm gonna take this. I feel like I'm crossing my eyes looking at that. And take it probably to about here. I'm gonna twist them slightly and then hold it as still as I possibly can. Again, brush them out, check them, and just continue as needed. I don't want to take too much off my bangs just because I'm not positive what direction I want to go with that. But for now I trim them and I just brush them wherever they wanted to fall. Obviously my hair is going to have to get used to the part, so it's going to be a little bit piecey and weird. But now I think I just want to take these layers a little bit shorter, then I will see you for the final reveal. So this is the final product. I'm very happy with it. It turned out better than I was anticipating it to. I was honestly expecting it to go pretty badly, but my inspiration was like Mia Farrow, definitely like 60s type of stuff, and I think that I achieved that. I will show you the back, but don't judge me too hard. Outside of what I filmed, I just took a shower, but then I was able to see like what layers needed fixed and all of that. So if you're uncertain about the cut, make sure that you wash it, check the cut, fix what you need to. And I definitely encourage you to let it dry and just kind of sit with it a little bit before you make more cuts. Because I admit I was a little bit uncertain, but then once I washed and I fixed everything, I was like, oh, okay, this is good. So yeah, sometimes you just need to tweak it a little bit. It's definitely not perfect. And I did see a little patch of blue, so I probably will have to dye it again at some point. But for now, I am happy with this result. It's super cute, it's very feminine. I'm definitely going to be keeping it short, at least for the summer. I feel like a little fairy. I guess if you're feeling like you want to make a change, just go for it. I mean, really, what's the worst that can happen, you know? Thanks for taking time out of your day for watching. I'll see you.